Oh, yeah. Boy, it's a hot day today. It's raining. All right, let's put this stuff in here. And we gotta cook you guys up and get you up too. And we gotta go get that 2x6. I think there's one. There's about 6 of them over there. We'll get the 2x2x. We'll get the 2x5s. The 2x5s. Yeah. Damn it. Put the foot right back in the dirt. There we go. There we go. Caulking. Yeah, that's good. I need the jig for up there. All right. So. Ooh, that's some glue coming out that bad. And if I remember right, yeah, okay. And yep. All right. Make sure I got everything right. So I ain't gonna be cutting nothing. No, sir. That's the 21, right? Yep. That's and then this is and then we got our oh shoot, I forgot that. Damn, I want to take that off. Oh, no, all right. Shit. Oh, man, that's not good. Okay. All right, let's. I think this is for the bottom, but yeah, that's right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's do that. Let's get that. And that's not gonna hurt it. Just a little bit of glue. There we go. Oh, yep. Spread that, spread that, spread that. All right. Let's get this one. Just a little bit. Man, this wood glue worked good on all this stuff. All right, that's something. This stuff worked good, boy. All right. And it should be. Oh, shit. Shoot. Watch your mouth, Red. Watch your mouth, Red. Oh, there we go. I should have used the damn flex cell, but I had to throw that brush away. I should have picked up another brush or something. My dumbass. Okay. This should be roughly underneath. And that's when we got to cut that end off, right? Hold on. What's that? What's that? What's that? Damn it. Oh, shit. The right side. Oh, I gotta make sure. Yeah, I should have used the color code. The color code. Color code. One of these fit real tight. Okay. Let's make sure. This is the way it goes. I still have to try a little more. That's good enough. Let's just lock it in. All right. Okay. All right. Glue everything down. Let's get it all. And 21. Remember, right? Was it right here? No. All right, hold on. I gotta make sure. Upside down and backwards. There we go. And so there we go. Okay. So let me glue these down. Wind, please. Just don't. You've been good so far. Okay. All right. Let's do the top. Oh, that flex cell stink, boy. God, dog, that shit stink. Well, that stuff stink, boy. God, dog, man, that shit stink. Oh, that's just not a good smell. Whew. Damn. Yeah, I should have worn my mask. I'm outside, and that shit still. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Good gracious. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Damn, that shit stink. God. Flex Seal. Oh, wow. What call you Flex Seal for? God, they call you Flex Funky. God damn. And the heat should be dry. Damn. Just smell like death. No, it don't smell like dead body, but damn. Woo, it stinks. Just make sure. I know I had cut these to fit a certain way. Let me see. Okay, there we go. That was one. I was like, no, I cut this thing right. Thank goodness we got a ton of this shit. So, a lot of this glue here. There we go. There we go. Okay. We ought to be done with this. ring. Needed that, don't I? Woo-wee. Come here, baby boy. Was it the out in out? Was it in out? Was it? Oh, come on, dude. Ah, shit. No, so I think it's the right way. You know, styrofoam. I hate stuff. Styrofoam sucks. Nice and tight. Yes, sir. I'll give you a little bit of glue. Yep, we gotta put the wood down on you anyway. Yes, sir. And then we gotta paint that with the last little white mold killer. All right. Whew. I'm gonna tear this up too bad. Yes, sir. You can use better stuff than wood glue, but this works on it. This works on a lot of stuff. This works on friggin' whole lot of stuff. I like it's water resistant. That's why it's good stuff. Cut the line off. There we go. Okay, which way? I know it's about 2121, right? Yeah. 2121. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get this in. I gotta cut that out in the wood. Okay, I gotta measure that. It's an inch and a half. Inch and a half. Now it's gotta be 103. Hey, my feet hot. A Chinese slippers. Tachi slippers. Whew, my feet getting hot in them all. Damn. Shee. Let's get that one in there. Oh, right. Okay. You just cut pretty perfect too. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. All right. If water get in there, boy, all that stuff need to be sold and we gotten rid of, destroyed. There we go. A lot of glue there, boy. Yes, sir. Why are you gluing it if it ain't gonna come out? Oh my goodness. I can't explain everything. You know? All right. Okay, we gotta cut these out. Right, let's cut some of these down. Caulking. Wait. Advanced silicone, 100% waterproof. Yes. 10-year mold free. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this stuff cut out. Let's get to that. Use that. I'm gonna do the screws in. Get that. Let's see which side goes down. All right. Get this in the trunk. Oh shit! Man, is it hot enough out this morning? Oh, man. Get me out here, so I'm gonna have to go take a shower. Shit. Yes, Lord. Man. Now, let's go ahead and get the. We can cut this off. We can cut that out. Let's get the bars cut. Oh, God. Oh my goodness. Damn, it's hot in this. Jesus. You knife sharpener? No, well, it's Dodge's knife sharpener anyway. It's good. It's decent. It's all right. Whew-wee. just in case. Could cut this thing out. This thing don't want to cut right. Get it all the way up. If it goes off because of the heat, I'm gonna put it in the freezer and it'll come right back on. So just hang in there, all right, guys? Okay. That's 1.5 inches. What side? Let's get these in the ground. Let's get these in. We need 4, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh man, no, it's hot. Then I'm mold, man. It's hot. Ooh-wee. It's not long enough. Oh shit. I missed it. It's about 1/2 inch. We'll move to the shade, guys, because it ain't that hot out here. It's hot, but you know, as far as the heat index of the sun, right? But it ain't that hot. You know what I mean? Like the last a few days that it's been really, really hot, it's not that hot. So I don't even know why it went off, because it was cool. I charged it up. Because it was taking it slow, because it's heat. So what I'm gonna do now, so I got the deck in, so now I'm gonna screw it down. Then once I screw it down, I gotta go get a piece of plywood up there. Gotta measure out for the what you call it. I'm gonna bring it over there. The sun's gonna be coming down a little more, where I can have you right at an angle where you can actually see inside what I'm doing. So I can start with the chisel marking the places for the hinges on the door and for the cubby, where hopefully one day I'll have the 1,000, maybe 2,000 watt solar panels. That's why I got to clean up my mouth, because some people get offended, and to me these words mean nothing as far as all that effing and this, that, and other. But I guess making it child friendly, I guess kid friendly, or kid child, I can't stand those words, but the young ones, the young sentient ones. So I'm going to get ready to chisel that out. Once I do that, I've got to cut up the braces that go on the back, and then we're going to start from the back to the front. You see I have the strap there. We're going to bring that in, so that way we can start getting the 2x4s going for the bedding. So hopefully we can get that all done. But like I said, right now the battery's charging. It was at it had 2 lights. I can use it right now, so I can cut off those to get them up there, get them measured in, sand, so they fit, you know, pretty good, and then drill the holes. I'm gonna stand up on it to get that in. I didn't pick up the $68 ladder. I had $25 laid down. I keep forgetting. I don't bring the invoice, so I go in there. I had to grab some more caulking. I didn't even think to go over there and grab that. It's not like whether I had enough or not, because you know I got to keep deductible for my truck in case, you know, I got some people denting and stuff. But get those cut off, get that chisel out. All I'm gonna do is take chisel, the hammer, and mark it with the hinges, because you gotta remember the silver ones are gonna go for the little foot locker, you can call it, and then for the door is gonna be the dark black ones. Those are weather resistant. Those when it rains and all that, I don't have to worry about it rusting and this, that, similar metal corrosion and all kind of stuff. Don't have to bother with that. So get those marked up. I'm not gonna put a 2x6 on the bottom for a kick plate. I'm gonna put a 2x5. It's literally 2x4 3/4. These people don't know how to measure their lumber, or they just getting it and overcharging people for a certain product, and they give it something less than. I've already talked to Ace. I said, look, these things that we're buying, even with my eyes, and then y'all, you know, your carpenters, you know, that's not 2x2. You know, that's not 2x4. That's 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. Like, come on. You need to talk to the company that's hitting you up. They need to readjust their what you call it, milling machine, because it's way off. There go my little dragon head, the big head lizard. But I want to sit down and make sure the phone stays up, and I'll shout you guys out here in a minute. But as you saw, I got the decking. I hit this AM. I went ahead and put in the Flex Seal all around there. I had to throw the brush away. I got Spirit. That's not good enough. You had to soak it overnight. I need turpentine. So it's a $4 or $5 brush. I'll pick up 3 of them tomorrow. That way I can have it, and I'll pick up some turpentine. Well, like I said, I don't have a lot to flex and throw around. I picked up some stuff yesterday, some screws and stuff, and I picked up a pizza. Well, the day before. Yesterday I picked up a pizza. But anyway, I got the caulking and all that. Excuse me. But anyway, because I want to get the door hanging where I can remove it, and I know right there I can plastic wood putty in, get everything where it's supposed to be. And like I said, that plastic wood putty is 3 times stronger than any wood putty there is. So I mean, you think it fall apart and break in half, and that stuff will still be, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead, do that. I'm gonna turn you around, and let's go ahead and knock it out. Hey Tom, hey, what's happening? What's going on, brother? They're low blocking folks for getting. I know it's so sad. It is what it is. We're getting in. I dig it. You know what I mean? Who else came in? Hey Gary. What's that? Yeah, I guess. Hey Andy, hey, what's going on? Give us something to go. Yeah, Hulk Hogan passed away. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So he's not here no more. So hopefully he was ready. Yeah, they've got me on a little loop. Oh, wow, they did. There was the heat. I said when I first started, and I know nobody can go back. I don't know if you can or cannot. I said if the heat comes on, I'm gonna throw it in the freezer for like 2-3 minutes, and it'll be right back on like it is. Here, when the sun's not directly on it, I don't even get that. I think it's the AI. But so let's go ahead and I'm turning around, and let's go ahead and mark that off. Get those pieces cut. Get them measured up to par. Get those installed. And I got to go up there, get another piece of plywood, cut out the part that I measured, and then that one I'm gonna have to sand around. That one, well, for when I want to put the lithium battery, and a couple other things. I'm gonna sand that because I want to put flashing around it. I want it to be where you can't get no splinters and all that kind of stuff. What am I going to use to treat that right there? They have an acrylic oil base or something like that. Well, anyway, it gives like a smooth, I forget, I was looking at it, and it's like about $25. It gives like a smooth surface. So you would think that linoleum or something peel off was put on it, but it's actually the prime paint. It's pretty cool. And when it goes on there and it dries, I put another coat, and it's going to be like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna think it's a piece of plywood. And then the flashing going around it, I'm gonna do that myself. I'm gonna put it on there, and I'm just going with a little, what you call it, nail hammer, and just bend it down where it gets all the way around, and then get the little the what you call it, nails, the brass nails, and I want to go ahead and just tap those in all the way around. That's what I'm gonna, because I can order a whole box of like 500 of those for like online, for like, what was it? I've been looking at so many things online to purchase. 500, or was it 250 for like $14 or something like that? Anyway, and I'm gonna get that with a couple of books that I got put aside too. But that's down the road. That's when I'm working on the inside. It's all covered, and I can be in there with a little light, and I can get all the fine little things done. Other thing is also, I want to make a little fold-up table that would also become a next little part, so you can have something wide enough, like, you know, a regular, which called fit, somebody can lay down and go to sleep on, throw their mat, you know, throw their little sleeping bag and their little bibby, and, you know, blow it up and crash out. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know, that's about it. So let's turn it around. Let's get the battery off the charger. There's another one. It's on the impactor drill, but leave that on there. So let's go ahead and get it started. All right, get it rolling. What was that? You'll load. Oh, it's because your internet, right? From getting in. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what it is. It's probably the internet, bro. Look at all that scrap wood. That's firewood. No, I'm gonna need some of those little scraps and everything. I'm gonna need some of this. You see what I'm wearing, right? Oh, I got something to show y'all. Well, guess who took a snap at me? She tried to bite me. So I threw her away. I threw her out there, turned around, used the bathroom, came back, and she was right at the front thing. I walked up. I didn't even notice. And I just heard that, and she struck at me. She just missed my pants leg. I didn't have on my boots. So she would have hit me, you know, I could have been a little poisoned. I got a snake bite kit and all that. But so I took the machete and it was all reaction and I cut her head off. I'm sorry about that. And I know it would seem gross. I'm not showing the guts and all that. But I don't like killing animals. And she's young. And I think the heat, the cover, the protection, intense. That's why a lot of people get, you know, in the sleeping bags, they get hit by, you know, here in Arizona, they get hit by these a lot. I just wanted to let y'all know because anytime I have to harm an animal, it bothers me. Not in the way that you think. It's not like nah, boo-hoo. No, it's you're supposed to give off a certain energy. You know what I'm saying? I did a little ceremony for her, so you know what I'm saying, and that's part of my culture. Even when we used to deal with cows or sheep, lamb, I used to do the fire pit and I would say certain things, and I always say blessings. I'm not into that shit. We would just make sure that their energy back to sender. You get where I'm coming from? It's not with malice. It's not with hate. You know, you got all these little rich people running around, murdering animals, going to Africa, like it's their world to do that. And that's all a lie. You know, it's like these fake politicians. They're all married to men. You know what I'm saying? They're perverts. And if you want perverted things to get done, you get a pervert. And then the other ones who are a little older, sometimes they have women. But the majority, they're men they're married to. In our country, you would think that the light-skinned folk who are out there, the racists, would know this, but they're too stupid. We've always said it. Perverts. I even named her. You don't name an animal, but I did. A little seltzer. Yeah, I don't like it. You know, on the Reds, they used to be killing them all the time. I was like, yo, y'all got to stop that. I was going to call the witch call on them. They were just going out killing coyotes, killing any snake. They would just kill them with no reason. And they serve a purpose. But they don't serve a purpose to strike at me because they want to be where I'm at. And no, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. All right. You got punks wearing costumes, shooting dogs that are friendly because they're cowards. Like I said, a lot of homos, you know, they want to get some get back for whatever reason. It makes no sense. But, you know, it's all coming to an end. Just remember that. It is definitely coming to an end. But trust me, you don't have to, but it is. I don't care what they're doing, the little monkeys they're messing with. It's all coming to an end. And I ain't talking about their end. I'm not talking about their end at all. Their end is meaningless to me. They're probably sitting there going, oh, let's show ourselves. And oh, he's probably going, are you okay? Right ahead. Show yourself. Okay, I'm going to knock this in. All right, let me pin that in. Told you I haven't seen enough weird things. Okay, put that right here. Oh, excuse me. Drinking that seltzer water, guys. That's what the dude washes his face with. The guy with the lemon and everything. That cracks me up. Okay, that's good. It's right about there. I mean, it's a good signal, you know, to share with everybody to take care of yourself, but all that man feminism stuff is just pathetic. Do I want to, you know what? I'm going to do it a little different this time. I'm going to actually set this at the bottom. Okay, so let's go ahead and tap that out. I'm gonna sit it at the bottom. This hammer is hot than fire. Right there. There we go. Yes, sir. Good to have chisels, guys. Okay. Oh, that's perfect. That is freaking perfect, guys. That is so perfect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it what's called a sitting hinge. Okay. Well, that's what we called it. I mean, everybody else got their own thing. All right. I mean, sitting against the wall, able to, you know what I mean? So got that marked off. So what I got to do now, I got to measure that out, cut it out. But before we do that, I've got to cut these and get those mounted. So that way we can start coming forward with the 3 here to start building the wall to get the bedding part up, and we can bring it in. As you see, I got this ready. Put it over there, lock it in, crank it in, and be cracking. Now I know y'all like wondering, if you crank this in, how are you going to work this? Well, I got it up here, but I'm going to crank it around this. Well, actually the front right here. All right, front here, front there. Once it gets tight, and bring it on in right to. It'll be perfectly aligned, and that tension is going to keep everything where it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this cut up. Let me get the battery. Get these cut. Get those where they need to be at, and we'll move from there. Clamps. Let me make sure it's still on, because even though it's in the shade, it, you know, I feel every rock under my feet in these shoes. Oh my goodness. Whew. So I feel every rock walking in these shoes. Everything. I love it. Well, all the President's Men, because I tested on other. Oh, okay, it's not that. Okay, it was probably this. Yeah, a crash. Okay. Who else is up in here? I guess. Anyway, let me go ahead and cut that. Get those up top. Get them screwed in, and then get the hole drilled. Then get them screwed in. Then we can start building up. So we can start making the wall, so we can bring the tension in, so that way we can start getting everything right where it needs to be at. Okay. Right now, without a scale, without 2 scales to put it on, I'm looking at roughly about 200 pounds easily. This is easily 200 pounds worth of lumber and other things. Heck, with the paint on the bottom alone, I guarantee you 6, 7, 8, 9. Half of that, at least a quick 5 pounds of water, you know what I'm saying? Water resistant, or, you know what I'm saying, covering around the bottom within it. Then I still got to do the caulking. So I'm looking at everything as far as, you know, it's got 12 ounces, blah, 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 the stuff that I've been utilizing. Is someone in the tree house? Man in the bread house? Anyway, let's go ahead and get that, all right? Oh, damn, this thing taking forever, man. I wish some people unplug stuff. It's plug stuff back, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get that cut real quick. I don't think it's going to last. It probably lasts long enough, hopefully. All right. Should I use that? Yeah, I'm going to use that, because I'm not going to jig or have it all twisted. I don't have a vise. I don't have a, what's called, work table to put it on and do it. So, all right. Oh, it's good. It's just the friggin'. I can't take. I don't want to open this up to take it all the way off, but let's go ahead and finish that cut up. There we go. Oh, good. A little angle there. Okay, it's gonna sand it down. Why is that? It's still good, but I'm gonna change it out. Different grid on there. A little slow there. There we go. This way, you guys not getting it all cut up and everything, wondering what else I did and da da da. You see it from start to beginning, from start to end. Oh, perfect. Little sand on right here. Let's get this off to the side. Yeah. Okay. I think that might do it. Let's see. Okay, that's nice. Oh, son. All right, chill, cuz. All right. Off the top. I don't need the goggles right now. There's a little curve in there. Yo, if y'all do this, put your goggles on, all right? I don't know, dusty eyes anyway. Oh, man, there we go. Bada boom, bada bang. All right. Woo! All right. Oh, man, I'm on my deck, man. It's like a cot. I can bring my cot, put it out here under the sunlight. Fucking ants. You bite me, this is what happens. Your whole tribe gone. All right. Okay. So we're gonna drill holes, okay? We're not gonna sit here. I'll get the battery in there. We're not gonna sit here and play with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I have nerve sitting there biting me like it's gonna be all right. Like everything gonna work out. No, man, you got the right one. I know I'm sweet. Well, the juices, but okay, so that's perfect. Let's get the other one cut up. Get that one on. Let me change this out. I'll put the battery back on charge too, even though it's about 3 lights, but it's not all yet. Still flashing and charging. Okay. And we're gonna also drill in the screws on the back plate. Are they inside my shoe? Oh, okay. All right. That is going to go on this deck right here. I might have to get, it's about 1/4. It might not be enough. I can't mix nothing with that. You can't mix spirits or anything to increase the volume of it. So I might have to get another can. Like I stated, this was, you know, kind of pricey, you know. I picked up some cotton. I had to pick up some caulking and some screws. It was about almost about $40. Even though I got the veteran discount and everything, it was still about 40. Just for that. You know, that's crazy. It's crazy, right? That's all right. I didn't want it to go all the way through, but it did. It's so good. Okay. Come on, right there, bro. Let me do it from over here. This side. Wait, bro. Stay right there. I should put the screw in, huh? Yeah, you know what? No. Let's go ahead and hold it. Let's get this in. Oh, come on, bro. I can't get the right angle with my left hand. I'm ambidextrous and stuff, but I can't. Damn, every kind of bug is falling. Jesus Christmas. Y'all okay? Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get the angle right. Come on now. Shit. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's throw the screws up in there. Let's see if we're going to use, we're not going to use, damn, that thing hurt. So we're going to use, nothing. That's too long. And too long. Okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and use these. No, you know what? I stay with the 2 inches, man. I can sink it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there. Damn, thing bit the hell out of me. That's good. Let's give it a little more quicker drive. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. You know, we're gonna put another one in. All right, let's keep it simple. All right. 2 inch screws. Fell off this edge. Oh boy. I gotta put some of you on the deck anyway. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Got a lot of stuff up there. Okay, let's go ahead and run one more. That's all. This is self-drilling screws and locking, so it's not like I don't have to drill a hole. Damn, I feel like an ant crawled up and bit my leg. Anyway, let's go ahead and get that up. Without it cracking. Perfect. Both of them countersunk. Perfect. Okay. That's strong. That's, oh yeah. And then we can we're gonna get that. When I get the other side on, then we'll put the top piece on. That's done. So then we can start building out. Now, when I build out the side piece, they're gonna be about the size of an inch, 1 3/4 smaller, so we can drill it in. It's carried across, and when we cross brace it, it's even more strength. Even with this causing it to keep everything tight in, you'll see. Pretty cool. And another one, you know what? I ain't putting no socks on. I like my Chinese slippers. The feet feel good. Oh, excuse me. So let's get this other one up and get it ready to go on there. That's just being piggy, isn't it? This is piggy of me. And then we can go ahead and once you get the drill up, we'll put this back on charge. Damn, spitting on myself almost. There we go. I don't want to step, and you know what? They got ant holes over here, and I think I stepped in one right there because it's like a couple of them, and that aggravates them. But I don't want to aggravate them. Yeah, got the ant hole, got ant right there, one right there. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, another one there. No, that's how they're going and getting up in there from that side. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to step on you guys. All right. Don't you damn bite me. That's how you end up deceased. All right. Let's go ahead and let's over here. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's get the tip off. And yeah, this thing's gonna fly up. Come on, man. Oh, dude. I'm good. Dude. Yeah, he right there, bro. I gotta charge it up, guys. Fucking thing, I'm retarded, bro. Damn. All this heat, man. Heat messes everything up here. Man. Damn. That pisses me off. Man. Oh, man. That's shit. All right. That pisses me off. Excuse my language, y'all. When I start going, I get on a roll. I don't want nothing to stop me, man. I mean, you know, well, I mean, it's all right, but no. All right. I'm gonna put this back outside. What the? Damn bit, man. It was in here, now it's gone. What kind of bullshit? Kind of goofy. Anyway, excuse my language. I'm fighting it. All right. Look at my tea. I'm gonna chat to you guys. I'm gonna chat with you guys for a second. I'm gonna give it like 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna keep streaming till the damn phone goes dead, or you know, charge it, and then I'm just gonna keep building, and then you guys can see whatever I do after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know why it dropped down. It dropped down to like. It literally dropped down to one bar. That's weird. It was hitting on 3. The battery's good. Yeah, that ant tore my little foot up. He was on it too, like moving, like he was pissed off. I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all in the wrong place. But yeah. So I got that one up. I'm gonna get the other one up. Give it about 15, 20 minutes. It'll be good enough to cut those off and drill them I'm not going to drill a hole this time. I'm just going to let you see how the self-lock and the self-drilling screws work. I say drilling, you know. And once we get that on, then I'll go ahead and take the, if you don't stay away from it, the 1x2 is going to go across the top, not a 2x2. 1x2 is going to be what's going to be going across the top. Okay. So get those on. And then on the inside, I'll be doing every 2, 4, 5, the second one, 2, 4 is going to be a 2x2 right there for more durability and strength. And it's going to have cross sections as well. Because, you know, when I put the 2 by 240 watt solar panels on top, I want to be able to run the wires to a certain, and have the thing where I can run the wires down the side over here where the bus box and everything's going to be at, and the fuse and all that stuff. If I have to do an inverter and all that, it's going to be on the outside, inside something, or where the little cubby's going to be at, where I want to put the, that's why I designed it to fit one and even stack 2,000 watt, you know, battery 1,000 watt hour battery, lithium battery. So hopefully when I do the top, by what I designed, everything will fit right, or I'll be just running a lot of extra wire. I really don't want to do that. There's nothing wrong with having a little extra wire, especially 10 volt and the 12 volt. Okay, so that's gonna be a few places. I want to make sure I got, because I drew it down. I just want to make sure that everything fits as far as the measurements of the size of this. Because like I said, it's not just about just camping and bushcrafting and stuff like that. If I'm not over here, or if I'm not, yeah, I'll say if I go to CDL, I'll go down there and work with home ec, right, just to give a hand for a couple of weeks, make some extra change or whatever. And then go fishing or whatever. Or if it's cold, hit the Rockies for like a weekend or something like that. See cousins and them up there. I'll be living out. You know what I mean? All my clothes will be, I like Wrangler. You know what I'm saying? It'll be the cheapest of cheap. T-shirt. I'm a t-shirt, sweatshirt kind of guy. I dress up well, but I really, really am a t-shirt, you know, sweatshirt kind of, you know, and it's just no way around it. You know, I'm a jean, you know, mock neck, like, you know, cowboy boots, leather jacket, cowboy hat. You know, that's baseball cap. You know, that's some of it. You know, so it's going to be real tedious, and I love my Wrangler underwear. And you know, and no brand white cotton socks. Most time I don't like wearing socks. So, and toesies, the socks that have the little toes on them, so you can spread your toes and get the good exercise instead of being cramped up all that, looking like nodules of Acorn Supreme. Zombification of toes. Because I've seen some toes, man. I'm like, I haven't seen your feet. Why is your pinky toe under your big coat? You know, anyway. Did you do a little dance? You know me, always. Always. Yeah, man. They bit my foot, man. Bit my toe, man. It's not that it hurts. They release a little venom, right? So it's a snake, right? But it doesn't bother me. It's always. I hear always. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, I guarantee you couldn't pay them to walk around barefoot in this nonsense. They'll get you. They'll get you. Especially if you step on their abode, they get teed off. They usually won't bite you. But yeah, you know, they're carnivorous. Ants are not, you know, plant-based. They eat flesh. A lot of people don't know that. I'm like, when they're building up the community and they're getting certain leaves and stuff like that, you need to look into that. But they eat bugs. You see how quick they tear apart a grasshopper, or you know what I mean, a bird or whatever. They go to town. That's fat. That's protein. You know. If I see them if they won't eat it, I mean, no go eat that. No. Me no go eat that. No. You know, when I dispatched her from striking at me, I was like, I'm not going to have that, because I'm not going to walk in there like the time I stepped on it. Then the other time when it was over there by my bed, I had to get the shovel, because I didn't have my welding glove, because I would have grabbed it with my hands, but I didn't want to risk it, because, you know, striking of a diamondback crowbar, depending on the side, that was about 4 feet, almost 3.5 feet, almost 4 feet. Its striking distance is about like that. it doesn't. It's not like what you call it. You know that can launch at you. At least not right now. So her striking is about that long. So she struck at me. Thank goodness. I just went, you know, a little bit. Probably would have got my pants if anything. I'm not here to risk that. I'm not worried about dying from cobra venom and anything like that. Not at all. Trust me. I've been stung by some of the biggest in Nevada, China Lake, some of the biggest black albino scorpions. Anybody that served me know this. China Lake, yeah, Groom Lake, yeah, wherever we went and trained for whatever it was I was training. Puerto Rico, even got partially stung by one of those deadly millipede, the big black red things. Oh man, red, you know, we messing with them coconut crabs. Oh, red, man, yeah, oh man, it's gonna be it became a big old golf ball and hand swelled up, and I was like, it went away in 2 days, gone. They wanted to give me biocillin or whatever that stuff's called, make us not that strong. I was like, no, you ain't giving me that crap. I'm gonna drink. I was like, nah, I'm a little lightheaded, I'm cool, you know. And one of the Puerto Rican the nurse was like, he's alive. I was like, yeah, I guess I am, sadly. I'm around all these dead things. But yeah, so I just took machete and I was pissed because I really wanted her to live. I took her out far enough. She found her way back to me. It's like there's many places dark under the truck, in the well, in many places. Under this thing with the stack of 16 solar panels. Yeah, she would sit there and actually would sit her head up on the 2x4 in the front. There's a little thing that we built, like a doorway. She'll sit her head and sit upright. And and that really hurt me because I had to dispatch her, because I was like, I'm not going to have you striking at me because you're upset. You see me, you identify me as something fearful, and that's not that. You get what I'm saying? And that's why ceremonially I had to do what I had to do to make sure, you know, she's because they're sentient. Everything that we think is not, birds, all of it has life, like you. Ants, flies ain't got nothing. Flies is just like a vessel. I don't know. Them things is zombies to me. Oh, this one's sitting on top of the phone looking at me talk. All right. Well, you got some life. Yeah, you got guts and stuff. All right, whatever, man. You sitting there looking at me like that? I'm serious. If I had another thing, I'd show you. It's sitting right there looking at me talking to you guys. I'm not lying. It is right there on this corner right here. It right now is looking right at me. It ain't cleaning itself or nothing. It's just looking at me like that. It ain't moved, y'all. Oh man, I wish I could see that. Deke get his ass up and he come and see his damn self. Right, there you go. It just flew off. You saw it fly. It's right back there. It's squatting down. It's sitting there looking right at me, facing right at me. I'm serious, y'all. It's I love it. This is crazy. But anywho, so you know, I did what I had to do. Better than any fake preacher and any fake rabbi, any of that shit. These are living things. But you will not strike out at me, regardless of why or the fact that I may be okay. It's just not going to happen. So that's like the tarantulas. I've been picking them up and well, not throwing them and just tossing them out in the front. Tarantulas ain't gonna hurt you, man. They got mandibles. They can stick in you if. That's like everybody talking about brown recluses. You know, we have quite a few around here. Brown recluse, first of all, it has to be able to bite you, and the only way it could is if you lay on it and you don't have a shirt on. But even then, it ain't going to kill you, y'all. You know, so I've just been making myself acquaintance with all the insects that I've seen or have not really been up close. And just flies, no, you're getting zapped. I got the little net that zip, zip. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm tennis all over. Psst, psst, psst. I don't care. Flies don't get no respect from me. Any and everything else, yeah, it's cool. You know, I don't like hurting anything. Not like that. It doesn't serve a purpose. It defeats one because they keep a balance, and that's what really angered me. I'm here for balance, but there's a lot of things are off balance. A lot of things are off balance. It's like I was listening to that brother, God, what's his name? What's that brother? He's into that black shit. He clean shaven, pretty boy, bullshit, bull stuff. Excuse me, bull crap. He was talking about woman is God, and so are you. He was undermining man as if they don't miss, like they're composite. No. As far as the definition of what they determine a man is or a woman, the fact of the matter is both are a requirement. You can't have one without the other. You just can't. So people get caught up in this phenomenon. I forget the ignorant Pan-African that created that terminology, young knucklehead. But you can't stop stuff that appeases people's mental capacity that is about shortfall. You know what I'm saying? I left the thing on his page. I said, first of all, then if we're so unimportant, then why did they kill all the female trees and leave the man trees? Well, first of all, if you got rid of all the sisters, men would go crazy. Do you think that these male trees are not going through something? See, people think chaos is just us. Like right now, you have Taiwan and Cambodia going at it like crazy. China just surrounded Taiwan. We got China Mac. I got a lot of people over there I know. And I've got veterans, people who are willing to, and if China was smart and stop claiming Taiwan to be theirs, because the original official people of Taiwan, just like China, were dark melanated people who amalgamated and got whitewashed. But this is what happens when you deal with the ignorance of the world, the subjugation. They think that it's going to be balanced. It's unbalanced because the original people are being removed. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks or believes. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? They can hide. They can deal with the little things they're dealing with. They can be all underground. We got the ones for the new world. No. That's all I'm saying. It ain't going to work out. I don't care how many times they computate it. There's no coming back from all the dumb shit they've done. None. White supremacists, you're going to lose faster than everybody else. I'm just stating and I don't like saying it. I'm stating a fact. Doesn't matter what they do. The majority won't see this. They're too stupid to get it. No. You can't screw the pooch and say, well, stay the course. We got our plans. We're going to phase 2, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever. That's what keeps everything moving in the direction it needs to move in. No compromise. All they see and all they know is death. Do you think death is permitted to live? By the definition of what you think death and live is? Nope. Do you think that things toying with something they were never meant to be toyed with are going to come out victorious? No. Not at all. They even convince themselves to think that they created it. That's just the most funniest part. They really, really think they created this. No, they manipulated, they've done dumb stuff, but nope. I'll give it about 5 more minutes and we'll go ahead and get this thing knocked out. We got a few hours, so we're good. Quite a few hours. It's coming along good, y'all. The measurements are all pandering out pretty decent. With the crude instruments that I'm using. Yeah. So like I said, when we get that other one done, get that up on there and placed. All right. I know I didn't put no glue on there. I got to put glue. I ain't gonna, you know what? I need the battery so I can take the screws out, put the glue on there, put it back. All right. And that way it'd be a little more strong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who's up in here? Put a 1 if you're up in here. All right. I think they man. It's so stupid. We're gonna hijack their account. We found another way to do it. But this is for y'all. This ain't for the idiots. Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey, Hornet. Wow. Just building that damn mud thing up. Put a 1. Because I know you guys, I know Tom, I know all you put a 1. So I'm not gonna ask 2 more times. I'll go out and start it over. Because these individuals are stupid as all, I don't like using these words, but they are so damn dumb. They really are dumb. God, oh man. What you doing? What you doing? No one, that means that the idiots are looking. All right.